Today I'll be showing you how to use Power Pivot to consolidate multiple tables in Excel in such a way that you can create a relational data model. And I can best explain this with an example here. I have 3 tables, and each of which I want to link using a specific key so that I can create a type of master table. So first of all, I have my sales here, which shows me a whole bunch of SKUs, product SKUs, as well as their sales in units. Now, over here in my price table, I can see the SKUs and their price. So I want to be able to find out which SKU is in this table over here, link them together so I can find the price, and from there I can multiply the price and sales to find out the total sales in dollars. Okay, and then the second thing I want to do is, as you can see over here, it shows the category of the product, so health, wellness, or fitness, or fashion, and I want to take this category and link it to the commission table, which is going to show me the category, and based on the category that the product is, it's going to show me the commission bracket. So I want to create a master table which shows me the total sales amounts in dollars as well as the commissions. So how can I link these 3 tables using their specific keys using Power Pivot? So let me show you how to do that in today's video. So the very first thing I want to do is, this is an important step, is to name the tables, okay? And when we go into actually establishing the relationships between the tables, if they're called table 1, table 2, table 3, that's going to give us an issue. So let's go ahead and let's name the table. So this is the sales table. So I'm going to call it sales. And then after that, this is the price table. So I'm going to call it price. Whatever helps me remember what the table is about. And this is the commission table. So I'm going to call it our commission. Once I've done that, I can finally go ahead and open up our Power Pivot. So I have Power Pivot right over here, the data model, but in case you don't have Power Pivot in your clipboard area over here, you can go into File and into Options, and after that into Add-ins, and from Add-ins you can actually find your Power Pivot, and you can, it's a COM add-in, so if you go into COM add-ins, you should be able to see it. You can add it on to your toolkit, and as I told you, mine is already added. So I'm simply gonna add each of these 3 tables into my data model that I'm trying to create. So first of all, the commission table, I'll click on anywhere and add to data model, and that's going to bring up the Power Pivot. Now it's added on there, okay? And now I'm going to close this, go into our price table, click anywhere in the table, add to data model, and that is also added into our data model. It shows us the preview right over here. Close this sales table, click anywhere, add to data model, and it's added as well. So now we have all 3 tables added into our Power Pivot. Now is the time we want to create a connection. So we really want to understand what we're doing here and why we're connecting in this way. So first of all, if you go into diagram view, you can see all 3 tables. Now, once again, what I want to do is I want to take the sales table and I want to link these SKUs to the price table in order for me to determine the price of these SKUs. So the SKU here is going to be linked to the SKU here. Now this is the sales table, this is the price table. We want to simply link the SKUs together. So we're going to take one, click on it, drag it to the other one. Now the SKUs are connected. And because the SKUs are connected, the corresponding price and corresponding product names are also connected, which means that if I go back to my sales table, now Power Pivot knows what the price of this SKU is because it's linked to this table. And Power Pivot also knows what the category of this SKU is because this price table also shows the corresponding category. So just because we've linked this SKU with this SKU column, we can also access the corresponding prices and the corresponding product names. Now that we've done that, we also want to link the commission table. Now the commission table has this key that I'll be using, the unique product categories. And the price table has a bunch of product categories as well. Now the issue is that the price table has a whole bunch of categories that are duplicates, right? Because there are multiple products, they can have the same categories, so there's lots of duplicates. But the commission table is simply a legend table which has unique values of categories. So it's a one to many relationship. So the commission table having one unit and the price table having many categories. So we're going to keep that into mind, and we're going to go into our commission table. We're going to select the product, click on it, and drag it to the name in the price table. And because we started at the commission table and we dragged towards the price table, we've established a one-to-many relationship where one is in the commission table and many is in the price table. Because remember, the commission table is the one that had unique values of the product category, and the price table had a whole bunch of duplicates. So we've established this one-to-many relationship. And by doing this, now we have connected all three tables in Power Pivot. Now we're ready to make a master table which can actually tell us what our total gross and net revenue is, which is actually what we want to know. So now I'm going to go into my price table. This is what I'm going to use as my master table that I'll be converting to, and I'll go into equals to related, open bracket. Okay, now I want to find out the sales in units. Okay, so I'm going to simply click on it, double click it, close bracket, and press enter, and now it shows me the total sales in units of this product. Where did it get this information from? From the sales table, which we have linked using the SKUs. Okay, so now we have the sales in quantity and the sale price. So if we multiply the two, we're going to get the total sales. So let's go ahead and let's do that. Equals to this times this, and go ahead, press enter, and we can get the gross sales. Now remember, there was also commission, right? So we also want to find what the commission was. So let's go ahead and let's find out the total commission. But before we do that, let's quickly write down these were our sales units, and these were our gross sales. Okay, now we want to find out the commission, so I'll quickly write down over here commission, and let's go back into equals to related, open bracket, and the commission. Okay, close bracket, press enter, and now we see the commission as well. Now remember, our net sales will be our gross sales minus the commission from the gross sales. So it's going to be equals to this minus, in brackets, this times the corresponding commission, and press enter. Okay, and now we can simply go on to this and just write down net. Okay, this is going to be my net sales now, or my net revenue. So now essentially it also derived the commissions. Where did it get the commissions from? From the commission table, which was over here, which was linked by the product category from this table to this table over here. So now we've derived the net sales. We can simply go ahead and press on the first one, Control Shift and down, and convert it to our dollar format, and now we can see the net sales. So just like that, using a couple steps, we've consolidated these three tables in such a way that we've linked them together using relational keys. I hope you found this video valuable, and thank you for watching.